Well, hello there, fight fans. This is Snoop Dogg against the one and only Wesley Snipes. Now, I did a video a while back featuring Wesley Snipes, which is, as this guy is one of my own fighter creations that I do for YouTube, and I hope you enjoy the death matches I put up. But this death match in particular is sponsored by the Bingo Hall of YouTube. There it is there. And the channel's creator is a young man by the name of Arachnid Soul. There he is up on screen. Now, before I get into this video, I've been talking with Arachnid Soul, explaining my situation regarding my involvement in the channel and why. I've come to an understanding as to why certain guys have been pissed off with me. Because I've not. I've expected them to mention me in the videos. They don't mention me, so I've been crying like a little bitch basically. I put a message on Fight Night's Finest, one of his videos. I said, basically, why aren't you mentioning me? It's kind of obvious that I'm part of it. But then again, I've not been doing anything to promote it, But what have I done basically to promote my own channel? Nothing. I've been dry when it comes to content creation. I really have I've no idea which direction to go in at the moment, because I've been doing other things. I've been like caught up in my own little world, to be honest. But it was my bad for putting a comment on a video. I should have basically asked to speak to him and say, why don't you mention me? But like I say, it's because the other guys have seen it. They're doing all they can to promote this channel, and I've done nothing yet. I'm expecting to be a part of it. But I do want to be a part of it, and I do want to post video, exclusive content to there. It's just like I say, I've had content creators block, like writer's block, you know what I mean? But anyway, once again, sorry for my part in all that, and all the guys involved in the Bingo Hall of YouTube, which is going to be big. I can see it's going to be big, and it's not why I'm deciding to get off my arse. But all the guys who are mentioned, a part of this are going to be mentioned in the description. We've got Data at 1, Fight Night's Finest, Arachnid Soul, Yaboy 592, I think it's called. Sorry if I got your name wrong. Sakuraba 1982, Red Eye Jedi. Okay, so all those guys are well worth checking out. Give them some love. You know what I mean? Check out the Bingo Hall of YouTube. It's going to be an awesome thing, and I can see it going from strength to strength. But anyway, you probably want me to talk a little bit about this fighter. You notice my fighter on the left-hand side is Wesley Snipes. Now, I regard him as one of the finest YouTube, well, not YouTube, but EA UFC created fighters that are out there. When it comes to creating a fighter that looks exactly the same as who they're supposed to be, or near enough anyway. If you've ever tried the fighter creator on this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of the time they look nothing like who they're supposed to be, even if you have a real high definition photograph of the person you're trying to create, So my challenge is to anybody on YouTube: if you can create a better fighter who looks just like who they're supposed to be, then I'd surely love to see him. And it's not just him, there's Snoop Dogg, who is beating the shit out of right now on the deck, but he gets out of that one. I've also got Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Go on, strangle him. I've got who else? Mine's gone blank. God, I've done a few. You can only do 10 anyway. Oh, it's Ice-T, who was Snoop Dogg's last opponent. I remember doing a live commentary during that fight, and Snoop Dogg would not let me go when he had me in the clinch. He was knocking his shit out of me against the cage, and I shouts out, "Get off!" Because it was literally pissing me off. There's nothing I could do in the game, because I didn't know how, basically. Stopped him, just shrugged him off. But anyway, that was a very frustrating moment while playing this game. You know what I mean? This game can be so frustrating. But I've just watched Data Ritwan's video. Actually, it's quite an interesting video about Fight Night, well, not about Fight Night Champion, but the sport of boxing and maybe rumours, I think, have I heard it right, of a new Fight Night game, maybe possibly in the future. But I think it all hinges, like he says, on the sport of boxing becoming popular again, like it used to be, or even halfway, you know. Because I think MMA's a bit overrated. You know, it's spectacular and it can be great to watch, but I think it's very overrated. You know, and I don't think it'll ever be as big as boxing ever wasn't. You know, in its heyday. But it'd be good to see Fight Night Champion 2. I'd also like to talk about Sakuraba's latest video about 1080p, and there again, Fight Night Champion. That's a game, I think, and I put the same kind of comment on his video. I think if Fight Night Champion was a native 720p as opposed to 1080p maximum, I think Fight Night Champion wouldn't have had half as many problems. You know, with if you play Fight Night Champion, which I've played it recently and I enjoyed it. But what I don't enjoy is when you throw in a punch combination and the bastard game freezes, you know, or on rare occasions, thankfully, it shuts off your console. And I'm pretty much convinced that if it would run at 720p, that game, you won't have this problem. Look at him grabbing my leg. That's the thing with a computer, the CPU, it always grabs your leg. But like I say, 720p, if your game can basically run a lot better, then just stick to 720p, because I think a lot of gamers are not really bothered. I mean, I'm a big graphics fan. I love superb and beautiful graphics. I love it if your computer can give you a real good gaming experience when everything's maxed out. But it's not the be all and end all for most people. But I'm sure a new Fight Night game, learning all the mistakes from the previous Fight Night game, hopefully if they can learn all the mistakes, they'll you know, it'll be quite an exhilarating game. Because never mind EA UFC 2, they want Fight Night Champion round 6 or whatever. Fight Night Champion 2, that's what they want. But right now we'll make do with UFC and my created fighters and my inability to perform what do you call it, submissions. But look at him just knocking shit out of him as he's on top. He had the upper hand even though he was underneath. But look how long his legs are. But Wesley Snipes is, I don't know, he's twitching like somebody who's got bad nerves there. Right, I'll try and commentate on this fight as I'm watching it, you know, even though it's not a live commentary. Oh hey, it's a bit of a come on there, as if to say, come on, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing, motherfucker. But my last EA UFC video was me displaying my fucked up sense of humour with Mr. One Big Cock answering the phone and having to deal with Indian phone scammers. So if you've not seen that video, then check it out. Cock and the annoying phone calls. It's, you know, you have to listen to what's being said. You might appreciate or understand the humour that I'm trying to express, you know. As I'm doing this commentary though, I'm waiting to play Battlefield Hardline, the open beta. I've got both PC and PS4 versions of the beta. Now I'm going to do, I might even do a comparison video between the two games. The thing is, it always looks really pretty on PC, as we know, but I perform a lot better on PS4 because I'm more used to the pad. I'm more used to the sensitivity of the way that, you know, you can aim and fire and do all what you need to do to be accurate in the game. I'm a lot more advanced on PlayStation 4 than I am on PC, and so far all Battlefield games on PC, I've got Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 on PC, and I've not found it that rewarding an experience. You have to learn mouse and keyboard and have the proper setup, you know, proper gaming keyboard, gaming mouse, so, and learn to press the keys, which I'm not into pressing keys to move a soldier about, you know, but it's like everything, once you learn, you don't even have to look what key to press. But it's something I can't be bothered with. But anyway, he's doing this Wesley Snipes here, he's performing the leg and testicle grab, I think it is, trying to rip his balls off. Oh, he's got his leg in a trap, and I think he's trapped his ankle there, but he's got out of it. Look at this though. It just casually picks up his arm. I mean, it just doesn't look real. That. No, and look what he's doing. Now he's he's rubbing his arsehole across his bollocks. That's what it looks like. Jesus, that's a bit rude. Sorry if I've offended. Oh, fucking hell, he's going for the same move again. Look at him trying to... I think he tried to pull his leg out of his socket or something, you know. Oh, God, what a game. But Wesley Snipes, you know, he's doing quite well against Snoop Dogg, because I've made Snoop Dogg really hard to beat in this game, you know, as a creative fighter. Look at the size of him. He just towers over Wesley Snipes there. Nice parry there. Good combination there, but he only got through one clean punch. Oops, he leans back and gets kicked in the leg for his trouble. Anticipating a punch that didn't come. Oh, nice spin kick from Snoop Dogg. He catches the kick again. He's got him down again. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, now he's doing the same move that was done to him earlier by Wesley Snipes. Oh, but the bell has saved him there. I think he would have got out of it. Are we ready? Yves Lorraine, referee. Another thing with this game, why aren't there more referees featured? You know, they bring out the patches, but they're only brought out certain referees. You know, Mario and Yves, the only two referees featured. I remember Big John. What's his second name now? The original UFC referee, John McCarthy. You know, big guy. I don't know if he's still in the UFC. I think he's officiating in another form of MMA. I'm not so sure, but I've not seen him for ages in this sport. So he must have left the UFC. But shows what I know. I'm just guessing. But he's one person I remember from the early days, apart from all the fighters. God, that's an annoying move. You know, if somebody keeps just grabbing your leg and tripping you up. Some people, you don't really get that online. You get people who will initiate the move, but they won't follow it through because they'd rather play the stand-up game. Most people do. But watch this. Bang! He's out of there. I forgot that was coming up, but I just about got it there. But look at that for a hook kick. It's like a Brazilian kick. He gets up. Fuck off. He's gone. He's fucking gone. And I'm almost fucking gone. Gone in the head. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, and don't forget the Bingo Hall of YouTube and all the great members who are part of this community. We're all going to try and go out of our way to make damn sure that the quality content that's created by us will be featured on that channel. Don't forget, it won't be the kind of content you'll see on our own channels. Well, it might be, but it was something similar. Because I try to do different stuff, so you know, if I do different stuff for the Bingo Hall, it'll only be like what I'm doing here anyway. But you know, it'll be exclusive content for that channel. All right, I'll catch you later, guys.